Hello and welcome back to my channel. So today's tutorial is a continuation of one of the tutorials I did earlier. So this is going to be a really short version because I'm not going to create something from scratch, but I'm basically going to modify something we already created. If you haven't watched that video yet, I will link it here in the cards. Make sure you go and watch it because otherwise you won't be able to go through this tutorial at all as such. So basically in our previous tutorial we created these two blocks, but I thought the video is going to be really long and I don't know, I just thought that it will be better to not cramp you up with too many things. So okay, so this is the third way you can use this pattern. Once you have this ready, I'm just going to go ahead and copy this because I don't want to modify it. Hold your Option Alt key down and bring it in here. And in here, we're going to modify the blue cube over here. So hold Command or Control, Shift and G to ungroup this. And we're going to bring it out. And we know that we have already grouped this. So I'm just going to go Command, Shift or G and ungroup this as well so that each is a different part. You can press Command or Control Z to undo whatever you have done. So the main idea here would be to split this shape into tinier pieces so that we can move them around very easily. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to use the same technique that's with the line segment, but let's go ahead first and remove the fill. We don't want it right now. And in here, we're going to turn all of these into shapes. So go to Object, Path, and Outline Stroke. And now all of these are shapes right now, and that's exactly what we need. So what we're going to do is we're going to divide this into two pieces. That's one here and one here. So let's go to Line Segment tool. And make sure you will have unselected the cube. Click and drag and go all the way till this point, and we're going to do the same thing here. And once you have this, let's do the same thing here. If you don't see these pink lines, you can go to View and then Smart Guide. Okay, so all our line segments are ready and now it's time to divide it. So let's click on the shape and the line segments. By the way, if your line segments come out as too thick, make sure to go to stroke, that is window stroke, and change the width of the line segment. Otherwise, it's going to mess up your divide. Go to a pathfinder, that's window and then pathfinder. Click on divide. And now it should actually be two different shapes. So let's do the same thing here. And in here, go back. I'll just select everything, Command or Control, Shift and G to ungroup them. So now it should be a separate shape like this. So that's perfect. So I'm just going to select everything. But before that, we need a hexagon right here. So I'm just going to go to my hexagon tool or the polygon tool and click on the center here. Hold your Option or Alt key down, Shift key down and drag it so that you make a nice polygon like this. And we're going to give it a dark color, maybe black, light, and press Command or Control, Shift and open square bracket to send it to back. We want it in the back. So let's click on this now and drag it and place it right above this. So we want this part to be behind. I'm going to hold my command and click on open square bracket so that I can send it to back like however I want. And then I'm going to do the same thing here. And I'll do here as well. And there you go, your third variety is ready. So you're just going to click on it and pass it over here. So you have one more pattern ready, but I'm going to show you one more thing that you can do with it. So click on this and let's make a copy of it. And I'm going to go ahead and scroll in so that you can see it. All right, so here I'm just going to click on this part and press my down arrow key once. I'm going to click on this part and press my up arrow key once. I'm going to click on this part and press my left arrow key once, and it'll create something like this. So we're going to select this and convert this into pattern as well. So let's do this one first by clicking and selecting. Go to Object, Pattern and Make. And in here it's going to be hex by column. There's no questions about it. Click on Done and let's go check our pattern. So there you go, this is the pattern. So this was the original pattern that you had. Let me just bring it down here a little bit. Okay, you can see that this was the original pattern that you had, and this is the modified version that you see right now. And let's make the other one into pattern as well. So click and select, oops, go to object, pattern and make, click OK. And in here, let's give hex by column again and click on done. And let's use the older model here and click on the newest pattern. So yeah, this is basically how your new pattern is going to look like. So once you're done, you can export them in whatever size you want and use it. So I guess that brings us to the end of this tiny tutorial, and I hope you liked it. So there are various ways and you can modify like your base pattern. Even slight changes, the pattern is going to look so different. So I hope you liked this video, and if you did, give me a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and turn on the bell notification as well. So I guess I'll see you in the next video then. Bye bye.